What's going on, YouTube? Big D here. It's time to review 12 Monkeys, Season 1, Episode 2, titled Mentally Divergent, man. This is a spoiler review. If you've not seen the episode, go to sci-fi.com/12monkeys and watch the full episode there. Again, it should take me less than 2 minutes. I'll just recap, give my opinions on it, pros, cons, and the final score at the end. Also, if you watch Sci-Fi, I review Helix. Gonna be reviewing Helix next. Stay tuned for that, man. Also, I review Constantine on Fridays and King of the Nerds. So check that out if you're interested. So first off, it starts off in 2043. Of course, we're with Cole and Ramsey and the whole squad that do the send back in time. They splinter back, and basically they go to the asylum where Jennifer Goines, the guy got shot in the first episode. His daughter, who's in an asylum. But she's alive in 2015. They're going back in 2043. They go to the mental asylum and they get attacked. They end up killing the attackers. And basically, I like how Cole goes back in time. And they always get the date wrong. He's supposed to go back to 2015. And it just went to 2006 North Korea. And it was kind of funny. I was like, the interview, little reference there. But they obviously made it a long time before the interview. So, before I got the news about North Korea and everything. So he got slingshot to JD's mental hospital after that, and Cole meets Jennifer, which is the guy's daughter, and it doesn't go so well. I'm gonna talk about it in a minute about Cole, but he's so nice in the beginning. Like, he was very rough in the first episode, and then he's talking to Ramsey in the beginning and everything, and he's not a bad guy. He's just smiling. You see him smile a little bit, and then once he's in 2015 and has to do a job, he's literally just aggressive, and he's like, "You have to tell me. You have to tell me about the army of the 12 monkeys." He literally just goes at it, man, and he's not afraid. And he's in the asylum and everything, and I like how he's acting crazy. He always had to act like he's crazy. And Cassie runs into this guy. And this guy who's a mysterious hat, I wonder who he is. Jared kills her, Jared tells her of Cole in Korea. I'm sorry, Aaron tells her of Cole in Korea. And we're back in the year 2015, and he has an address for the mental institution. So she goes, and basically Jennifer tells Cole of the mystery hat guy and about the night room, how her father let her work at age 13. And there was a massacre at the lab that she was working at. And literally, people were getting sliced and everything, man. And one guy escaped. One person escaped, and Jennifer was there. And the mystery guy was like, "The army of the 12 monkeys," and telling her that. And basically, he put the knife in her hand, and they found her, and that's how mental breakdown happened. And they framed the murder on her. A 13-year-old murdering grown people. Like it's possible of a massacre. That's a pretty strong person for 13 if they actually believe that. But of course they're going to be like, "Oh, she did it. So she's holding the blade." So blame the death on Cassie. Or Jennifer, I mean. Blame death on Jennifer. Rayleigh picks up Cole, and the mysterious guy takes Jennifer from the asylum. Cole really gets his ass beat up real bad, and they're back in 2043, and Jones is mad at Cole, and basically Cole's just saying, "Hey, trust me. I will get her back." And then Jennifer is hallucinating at the end, and she sees this guy in a gas mask coming in. Basically, she's going to be tortured, and the mysterious, sexy man in the hat wants to know the army of the 12 monkeys. So, what do they think about this episode, man? Was this episode better than... was it better than the first episode, Splinter? That's where it kind of leads me off. I liked that first episode, Splinter, but this episode was more... It wasn't slow. There was a couple slow parts, but between Rayleigh and Aaron, really, do we really care about Aaron's character? Do we? I mean, he's not big. Oh, Aaron's such a bad. He's just a guy who liked Rayleigh, and now she thinks he's crazy. He thinks she's crazy, and it's kind of just a waste of time when we can see Cole and 2043 and back in time now. I don't hate Rayleigh's character. I like her character, but it's just slow, those parts. But The first episode was a little bit more introducing you to the characters, and this episode was more full in, let's go on the mission, you gotta go talk to Jennifer, you gotta go get the information of the 12 monkeys. So that's what I liked about this, man. The pros, the action that we had, it wasn't like super like, you know, it was more like, go through glass impels you, that type of action, and it was actually not that bad. I like the fighting, a little bit more grounded. Cole himself, I believe the guy's name is, I'm gonna butcher the name, but Aaron Stanford, something like that. Aaron Stanford, Standard, I don't know, but very great acting, man. I'm not like saying, oh, the greatest acting ever, Breaking Bad, Bryan Cranston acting, but for sci-fi and everything, I really like Cole. He's a really enjoyable character, and he reminds me of David Tennant. Like, if you've seen Grace Point on Fox, you know, he does that voice, and I really do enjoy it. He's such a cool character, and I want Cole to win and win this war, you know. Jennifer, I love her acting. This girl's acting, playing a mental, and she's doing all the moves, and it's really, I mean, mind yourself, it's really easy to play a mental person if you do it right. I mean, you gotta think right and just play it right, the way it is, play the cards. But the way she did it on camera, I'd think that the actress would be actually crazy, man. I'd be like, yeah, she's probably an actual mental person, actually just doing her stuff, man. So she's really good. She really intrigued me, and she really made me think that she's actually a crazy person instead of being an actress. Good job. The villain and the mysterious guy technically, I feel like he's a bad guy, yet he's a good guy. I don't know what to... He's obviously a psychopath with killing. Not really a good guy, but unless he is part of the 12 monkeys and he wants to know who else knows about it. I haven't seen the movie. Don't tell me about the movie. I'll see that after I see the first season of 12 Monkeys. I don't want to get spoiled for anything, but whoever this mysterious guy is, I'm intrigued and I want to know more. Kind of reminds me of the movie with Cameron Diaz that came back like 4 years ago called The Box. And the guy in the mysterious hat, I think that's the same actor, or else not. All old actors look the same sometimes with their looks. But good guy. I mean, he's really cool villain. The acting, of course. The flashbacks. I love the flashbacks. Like flashbacks as in Korea going back to 2016, not really a flashback. Or the flashbacks of Jennifer and when she was young. That was intense. It was really intense, man. Also, just the story itself and the asylum. I like how we get to see a little asylum action in there. It's always fun to see a little craziness up on the TV. Very good. And the time jumps, the 2006 to 2014 or 15, and then back to 2043. I love the time jumps, man. I love how he splinters. So, I like how they got it wrong. It was so funny, because they don't know anything that they're doing. Overall, I'm going to give 12 Monkeys Mentally Divergent a A-. It's definitely, it's a good episode. It's way more better in action. Oh, no. There was really good action in the pilot. But it had way more better storytelling this episode than the pilot had. Way more, seeing Jennifer and do her thing and the art on the wall and everything. It was just really impressive with what I saw. So overall, I liked it. A-, man. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Comment down below, let me know what's your favorite part of the 12 Monkeys episode, and I'll see you next week for episode 3 titled Cassandra Complex. Whatever that means. As always, may Spock be with you. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like for more 12 Monkeys. And, yeah. Will Cole and Rayleigh ever hook up again? I don't know. And, because, you know, will Jennifer make it through the hallucinations? Will she survive? And will the mysterious guy ever be revealed? Will he be Cole's father? That'd be pretty cool. I remember you, Cole. Might be. I put my money on that. Let's bet on it, guys.